Offering support.
A global community of youth across Canada,
in Guatemala,
in Costa Rica,
Nicaragua, and beyond.
And we believe nothing is more important to building strong, healthy communities than education.
Equality education empowers girls and women,
ignites innovation, promotes peace and cross-cultural understanding,
fosters informed and engaged citizens, and unleashes potential.
We're putting our beliefs into action.
We're fundraising to support classroom improvements and training,
offering extra tutoring and transition support, and facilitating experiential cross-cultural learning programs.
Our results: 250,000 youth supported,
$2.5 million contributed,
10,000 youth engaged as volunteers.
And we're 100% charity.
100% charity.
100% charity.
Together we're elevating education and igniting leaders, locally and globally.
Join us.
Join us.
Come join us.
Join us. Join us.
On behalf of the entire SOS community, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for signing up to volunteer for the year ahead. If we've not met before, my name is James Aaron, and I'm the Executive Director for SOS, part of the small staff team that supports our national community of volunteers. Now, the months ahead will no doubt look a fair bit different than usual for SOS, of course due to the restrictions on international travel, and also the shift to more online classes in response to COVID-19. That said, we're ready to adapt, and we know from our surveys and consultations with our volunteer community that you are too. Ultimately, we believe the work of SOS right now is more important than ever before. On campus, this year we'll be increasing our focus on digital exam aids, which includes live interactive webinars, as well as take-home packages and pre-recorded tutorials. And these services are so important for first-year students coming in, as they're having to navigate the shift into post-secondary education at the same time as making the shift into online learning. It's also challenging for professors, and we've heard from many of them that they're ready to increase their support for SOS. Meanwhile, digital exam aids, from what we've heard from volunteers, often offer actually more convenient ways of getting involved. So we're excited to continue to grow our digital exam aid program, which we've been running for a number of years, and share more details with you as we go through the videos ahead. In the meantime, we're also working with chapters to develop some creative new alternatives to adapt their usual fundraising events and activities into online formats. In terms of our global programs, we're continuing to support our international partners and international projects, as well as developing new e-volunteering programs so our national community can continue to stay engaged and connected to that global impact. Many of the countries in which we work have been among the hardest hit by COVID-19, and unfortunately it's often the most vulnerable who are hit the hardest. Right now, in many of our communities, schools are closed, but thanks to your involvement and your support, we're going to be able to continue to support those students and those communities through innovative new ways, such as our Guate Groundswell program, which we're going to be telling you about in the videos ahead. That all said, as of now, our in-person outreach trips are on hold, but we are continuing to develop these new approaches for our global projects. Now, of course, each of these changes has ripple effects for each role in different ways, and the details of those changes are going to be explained in all the training videos and through our group calls. That said, we want to first off emphasize a few key points for everybody. First off, that everybody should be practicing those physical distancing requirements recommended for their region at all times. Of course, please keep the health of all your fellow volunteers as well as yourself top of mind right now. And also, as teams make the shift to collaborating online, it's going to be more important than ever to pay attention to all those little things in terms of boosting team morale, keeping up steady communications, and encouraging everyone to remain adaptable and accountable with their responsibilities. Anytime there's changes within an organization, there's bound to be some hiccups along the way. So let us remind ourselves we're all in this together. Together we're going to be able to overcome any obstacles put our way, discover new possibilities, and provide more support for students locally and globally than ever before. So with that in mind, let us begin the online training.